Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to episode 249 of the 4,000 question challenge. I almost did 3,000, and obviously Mandarin is with us at the minute. Would you rather be healthy, excuse me, and homeless, or have AIDS and live in luxury? I'll take the latter, thanks. Does legalized gambling open the door for organized crime? No, I think that illegal gambling opens the door for organized crime. I'm not saying organized crime does not involve itself with legal gambling, but it's possible to have legal gambling without illegal aspects to it. It is not possible to have gambling without legal aspects attached to it if all gambling is illegal. That's a dumb question. What item do you own? What item do you own has minimal dollar value, but that you would not sell for any amount of money? Huh. No amount of money. Hmm. Physical object that has very little fiscal value, very monetary value. But I value it, but I wouldn't sell it for any amount of money. I don't know if I can think of any. Because if you offer me enough, if it's a physical object, I'm very likely to sell it. Because I like to make a lot of money. And I'm not stupid. I do own a lot of things that are very valuable to me on an emotional level. But I understand that financial freedom would have a much greater emotional value to me than that item does. So yeah, no. I don't think that there is any. Do you think people of the opposite sex look better in long or short hair? First of all, the whole dichotomy of opposite sex is kind of a very old school conservative way of looking at the world. Gender's a spectrum, so are chromosomes. And it all depends on the person. I have seen incredibly attractive people in short hair and incredibly attractive people in long hair, and of all gender varieties and all chromosomal types. So it all depends on the person. And I have seen the same person in both short and long hair look good. So depends who your hairdresser is, and it depends on the person. There's a lot of variables in there. It isn't just clean cut as this question would pose. Alrighty. What do you think are the secrets to a longer, healthier life? Be born rich, white, straight in America, and you're going to be okay. For reals. That's the best shot you have of long life and health, long and healthy life. Right there, wealth, being Caucasian, being cisgender, being straight, and being American. And you are fucking royalty. When telling stories or relating details of your day to your, do you tend to exaggerate, understate, or be factual? All depends on the story, all depends on the audience, all depends on my mood. Again, life is complex. What 5 people would you take to a desert island, and what would each contribute to the quality of life? Well, isn't like I'm going to be stuck on the desert island? None, because I wouldn't want people I care about or love or like to be stuck on a desert island. Because we're going to die there, probably. So, nobody. I wouldn't want to go myself. But, so, who's the Survivor Man dude? Was it? Shoot. Canadian guy used to do Survivor Man TV show. He'd be a good one to take with you. You're talking real world. Probably give me a doctor with a lot of experience in bush medication. Skilled boats, crafter of boats, ships right. A skilled carpenter to go with the ships right. And a skilled navigator so we could all get our asses off that island. How's that? What aspect of other cultures would you like to incorporate in your life? That's a problematic question. I do have a lot of Buddhist leanings, but Buddhism has been exported to a lot of different places, so I don't feel real bad about taking those in. I do have some echoes of some Native American beliefs in my system, though I do not claim to be a practitioner of Native American belief systems. I just have been influenced by some of them. I also am influenced by Egyptian. I don't feel bad about that at all because the cultures I'm taking things out of are long gone, as is my goddess, who, as far as I'm concerned, was worshipped by the Neanderthals. So she's been around a lot longer than humans have. But taking aspects of other cultures, it has to be done very carefully because otherwise it is cultural appropriation and something done by white people who are almost always colonizers. So I would be very careful about that. Would you rather try everything and not succeed or try only one thing and succeed? Well, it depends what how you're defining succeed. As in, like, are you saying the success is measured by financial success? Then I haven't succeeded at all. If it's personal satisfaction, I've tried lots of things I've been personally satisfied with. Maybe not to the extent that I'd like, but I'm a jack of all trades in many ways. Or are you saying that if I only had one thing I was good at, I would be good at it, that I'd be one of the best? I would have personal success and financial success? Then I'll take that. And lastly for today, what things would you not change about yourself? I would like to keep my mind intact. I would like to not suffer degenerative brain problems, senility as I get older. I would like to keep that intact. I would, however, like to be mentally healthier than I am now. If it was a toss-up, like you could maintain your level of cognitive skill that I possess right this minute until the day I die, and yet never get any more mentally healthy than I am at this very moment. Well, at this very moment, I'm suffering from depression. Well, let's say when I'm not suffering from an active bout of depression, I'd put up with that. I'd put up with being average mental health if it meant that I would never, ever lose what I've got. But yeah, probably that. That's what I'd like to not have to change about my life. Alrighty, so thank you for being here for episode 249, and I hope that you show up for episode 250.